Well, I thought I'd show you how my garden looks. This all was planted in the springtime, and how well it's doing even now, and this is getting close to the middle of October. Now these tomatoes don't look so hot, but I've kept them alive for the most part, hoping that this time of year when it cooled off a little bit, I'd start getting some tomatoes. I am getting some blooms, but I just don't know if I'm gonna get tomatoes. It may be just getting too late, probably is. But these peppers, again, planted in the spring. This is a, what's that called? A Cajun bell pepper. And it's a little warm, not as warm as a jalapeno, something like that, but it's just a little warm. This is a bell pepper, and I just picked about 6 or 8. Nice. As good a bell pepper as I've ever grown off this plant right here, which is probably a little too shaded the way I've got it sitting east and west, from east to west. And when the sun gets over in the west, these other plants, including that big tomato plant, shade some of these peppers. So maybe in the summertime it's not that bad, but right now they could probably stand to be. I may do that. Just go ahead and move them over a little bit. And that's the beauty of a container, of raising in containers. Just, you don't like where it's at, move it. These two plants here, these two grow bags, are jalapenos, and they are absolutely just loaded down with nice jalapenos. I came through here about a week or more, a week or two ago, and I put some triple 13 just on top of the grow bag there, and they've really responded. I've got this one plant, it looks to be about 3 feet tall, but I've got one limb here that grew up and has gotten into my tomato cage, which is above my head. These jalapenos are well above my head. But the jalapenos have just, all the peppers have just done amazing in grow bags. My tomatoes did real well in the spring. My tomatoes did great in these grow bags. That's grow bag, all these are peppers. And then I've got these 4 grow bags here that are tomatoes. This one is a cloned tomato that I cloned back in the summer, and it got up and it's got huge. I've never got any tomatoes off of it because it just got so hot that they wouldn't set. This is an earth box that has got, this is a Mamma Mia Giallia pepper in it. It produced some huge peppers. Mamma Mia is a pepper that'll get 2 inches around and 8 inches long. Just a really nice pepper. Not hot, just an Italian type stuffing pepper, roasting pepper, something like that. Really good. The plant doesn't look all that great right now, but I just fertilized it again about a week ago, and it's starting to do something. So what I did to fertilize these, because I already had fertilizer in them from the original planting with the earth box, I just cut a slit in the cover, the white cover there, and put the triple 13 down in there, and then watered a couple of times from the top just to kind of settle that fertilizer down in there. I did that on this one too. Now this one here, this is a banana pepper, and as you can see, it is just loaded with beautiful banana peppers. Did the same thing fertilizing on it. It's really done well. So I really like the earth boxes. I like them for their simplicity. I like them for their ease of putting in operation. You don't have to build them. You don't have to do a lot of, going out and buying this and buying that to make something that'll work. You just buy the earth box. And some people think they're a little pricey, but when you figure they're going to last 15, maybe 20 years, and divide I pay $26 a piece for these. Divide that $26 by 15 years. Was that $1 or $2 a year? I don't do math well, but it seems like to me it's a pretty good thing. Same way with the okra. I skinned that okra, or I de-leafed the okra earlier in the year, and it just never came back really great, but it's beginning to now. I'm beginning to make quite a few okras. This is a jambalaya okra from Haas Tools. and I will use it again. It is really, really good. It started producing okra when it was about 16, 18 inches tall. Just really prolific. I don't know that I should have taken all the leaves off of it and stuff, but I don't know. I saw Travis do it. Travis Key at Haas said that it just makes it easier to pick your stuff if you don't have all those leaves in the way. He said it does hurt production, but it makes it easier to pick. So I think his daddy doesn't do that, but he does. I've let some of them get big, and when they get 4, 5, 6 inches long, they're still tender. At that length, I'm sure they're not. I just planted some squash in this fake earth box, my homemade earth box, right there. I just planted some squash, a month ago maybe, and I've already picked 3. There's another good one down in there, about ready to pick. And then in this fake earth box, my earth box, I've got some zucchini, and I just saw one yesterday. That's ready to pick right now, so I need to pick that. And then I've got the corn, the multicolored Indian corn. It's ready, probably. The silks say it's ready, but I don't see that much color on them. This one is a multicolored. Yeah, I don't know. We got some color. We got some multicolor. Actually, that's a red. That's supposed to be a red. It is a little red. I've got blue corn, 2 blues, 2 reds, and then one that is a multicolored, just kind of a traditional Indian corn. And they've done real well. So yes, you can grow corn in a dadgum wicking pot. I planted 10 of them in here. Didn't have all 10 germinate. Didn't have all 10 survive, even the ones that did germinate. But I believe it would grow 10 with some heavy fertilizing and such. I believe you could grow 10 stalks of corn in a wicking tub, and in doing so probably get, I don't know, some of your wicking tub, some of your corn is going to give you 2 ears. Some of it's just going to give you 1. But some of these have 2 ears on them, and some of your hybrids will give you 2 ears apiece. So if you had 10 in each one, you might get 15, 20 ears out of a wicking tub. Now, you know, it makes more sense to put it in the ground. I got that, and that's why I'm probably going to grow corn in the ground next year. It's one of my things that's going to be in the ground. But I do like the container gardening. So just wanted to show you what they're doing right now, because a month from now we'll probably get a frost and it's going to kill most everything. But again, the beauty of these peppers being in containers is I can drag that container into the barn. That barn's way over there. I won't drag it to and from, but I can park it outside the barn and just let it stay there all winter. And then when I get a frost warning, because we don't get a lot of cold weather. We have years that it does get down pretty cold, but there's been plenty of years it's 80 degrees at Christmas, and then the next day it was 30 degrees, so you just never know. But I can take these tubs here and drag them over to the barn, and so I can keep some of the peppers. I wouldn't do that with tomatoes, but I would with peppers. Unless I was going to clone now. I could clone me some tomatoes and have a big start, have them really ready when springtime comes. And I may do that. I might do that. But I just want to show you the peppers, just the great stand of peppers and okra and stuff that I have, the corn, all of it in different kinds of pots, whether it be a true earth box, or whether it be a homemade earth box, or a wicking tub, or the earth bags, the grow bags. I really like the grow bags. I don't have any complaint about a grow bag now. You have to put something underneath it. You have to do something to catch your water, because if not, your water runs through it too quick and you're going to waste water. So you got to put some kind of tray underneath it. But I like them. So anyway, just want to show you this. I'll show you one more time probably before frost, and just looks good. Dadgum looks good. I'm just pleased with everything that happened this year. Container gardening is cool. I like gardening in the dirt. I like corn in the dirt, I like peas in the dirt, and I like probably gonna put cucumbers in the dirt, green beans in the dirt maybe, but everything else very likely gonna go in some type of container. Now, if you're not growing a garden, you should be. I don't want to, scare anybody, but I believe hard times could be coming. Does that include food supplies? I don't know, but I just want to really strongly encourage you to start growing some of your own things. If you're not a gardener and you say, well, I just don't know what I'm doing, then the earth box is the way to go. Anybody can grow anything in an earth box. It's just so easy. So for beginner gardeners as well as seasoned professionals, because I've gotten plenty of emails from people that said, I've been gardening 40 years, started using the earth box 5 or 10 years ago, and will never look back. Love them. So it's not just for beginner gardeners, but I'm just saying, if you've never grown a garden and think maybe you're being prompted within your spirit to start making some plans and growing some things, that you can't beat the ease and the quality of an earth box. I'm not getting paid anything to tell you that. I'm just telling you they are a great system. So all right, I think that's it. I've showed you about everything I know to show you right here. I'll show you the blackberries I have in containers again in a later date. Over there in those blue containers, those are all blackberries, and on the other side of those, I've got in the orange containers, I've got lots of trees, lots of fruit trees. So I'll show you those again in another week or two, because they're doing fantastic. All right, that's it. We're gone.